Authority doesn't collapse loudly. It erodes, quietly, incrementally, one decision at a time. And most people never notice it happening. Most people think power fails under pressure. That's not what usually happens. Power fails when it's forced to decide too often, when every choice feels small, but the volume never stops. Decision fatigue isn't exhaustion, it's depletion, not of energy, but of judgment. It's why capable people stay busy while authority quietly thins. Under constant decision load, the mind doesn't rebel. It complies. It keeps choosing. And with every choice, authority loses thickness. This is why leaders don't lose control suddenly. They lose it gradually, while everything still looks organized. The danger isn't chaos. It's structure that demands too many decisions. This problem isn't modern. It appears anywhere authority is centralized without restraint. Long before calendars, inboxes, and notifications, leaders encountered this failure under command, not through philosophy, through consequence. One figure understood this more clearly than most. Julius Caesar didn't rule by reacting. He ruled by removing decisions. That's often misunderstood. People focus on ambition, campaigns, dominance. They miss the discipline behind what he refused to decide. Caesar centralized authority, then aggressively eliminated choice beneath it. He delegated routine judgment, standardized action, reduced variables, not to appear powerful, but to preserve clarity. He understood something most leaders miss. Authority doesn't come from deciding everything. It comes from deciding what never needs to be decided again. Because decision fatigue doesn't announce itself. It feels like productivity. Meetings get answered, messages get cleared, choices get made. But the cost is invisible. Authority doesn't shatter here. It thins, like metal worn down by constant friction. Judgment dulls, perspective narrows, strategic thinking disappears, not because the leader is weak, but because authority is being taxed by volume. Caesar didn't fear opposition. He feared diffusion. Too many decisions flatten command. Too much evaluation turns authority into administration. And administration drains power faster than conflict. The environment changed. The pressure didn't. Replace councils with meetings. Replace messengers with notifications. Replace political maneuvering with constant responsiveness. The structure is different. The depletion is identical. Modern authority is bled out by the obligation to decide endlessly. Not big decisions, small ones, over and over. This is why capable people feel strangely ineffective despite constant action. They aren't failing to lead. They're being consumed by choice. Decision fatigue doesn't look dramatic. It looks responsible, attentive, available, engaged, until judgment starts arriving late, until strategy disappears, until authority quietly becomes reactive. Ancient leaders recognized this moment, not when rebellion started, but when decisions multiplied. Because when authority is forced to decide constantly, it no longer commands, it manages. And management is not power. Decision fatigue doesn't overthrow authority, it dissolves it. Not because someone took power, but because it was spent everywhere.